Welcome to Death Valley, Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. It's the Texas A&M Aggies against the LSU Tigers. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Elko before the game. He said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this. This is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. To the air, it's Levitt. That's caught. It's Brown. Solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets up now 2nd and 3. Caught behind the line. It's Harris. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So here we go now. 3rd and inches on this opening drive. Try and muscle for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And he's got it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on 1st down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
Back to pass. It's Reed. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession, and they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. And now the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation. And the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Coming after him. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. The Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. And he drives the punt deep. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchdown. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive gain for this offense.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Oh, what a move. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Man, this is such a solid job of attacking the defense with your best players. And we understood coming into this game, the coaching staff said, hey, listen, our wide receiver is going to have to touch the football. Whether we're throwing it to him in traditional passing concepts, maybe a screen, or here in the run game, he's going to impact the game. And this is a nice, solid game. Really an explosive play on the outside.
On first down, it's play action. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here comes the pressure. Past the 45. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. A play action, looking to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. With the catch, it's Watkins. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Great cut there. Got an opening here. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, LSU. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Handoff to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
An important third down attempt for this offense. He keeps it. Can he get there? Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
What a great job by this defense here. As the quarterback is taken off down the field, they show up and they get physical with him, and that contact creates the fumble. They're able to fall on it, and it's headed the other direction.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for second and short.
The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Quarterback drops back. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Caught in the backfield. It's Watkins. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
Well, Chris, they tried to pick up the first with the RPO. That's the bread and butter play of this offense, but they're short. So what do they do here? 4th and short. Do they go for it?
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. And he was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pregame. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
These fast RPOs, they can be tough to execute, and here you're seeing a product of that. The quarterback just has to make a decision so quickly, and the ball handling becomes key, and there he just can't connect.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Pressure is coming. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous. But also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that football.
And the Aggies will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane on that return. This drive starts in good position. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Back to pass. It's Levitt. That's caught. It's Watkins. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
This is really basic stuff from this offense, but I got to tell you, it's hard to defend, in particular when you've got a wide receiver that has a good feel for the middle of the field. And this slot wide receiver, you can see as he works up vertically and then he breaks across, just an easy in route, and now it's about the timing of the quarterback, and he puts the ball right on time for an easy completion and a first down.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Here comes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. Looking to throw yet again. The short completion to the tight end. And go ahead out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
He hands it off from the gun.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. The receiver grabs it, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That short completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Well, it looks like the offense caught them being aggressive. This defense took a shot. They sent everybody, and the quarterback saw it, got the completion, and that's a big gain down the field. And now this offense set up first and goal inside the 10-yard line. That is a great job of recognition by the quarterback. If the defense is going to be aggressive, you got to make them pay.
Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
This touchdown is a direct result of the respect that this defense has for this quarterback and his athleticism on the outside. Watch the defensive end. This is his own read, and he's going to stay wide because he has to respect the quarterback keeping it out there on the edge, and that opens up the interior lane. Running back is free, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And the Tigers will line up here on 1st down and goal. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To the air. It's Levitt. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Owens. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Quarterback keeps the football. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, here it is. This is exactly what we anticipated from this matchup and this offense more in particular. We knew we were going to get these option concepts in the run game. This quarterback is a very good player, but the defense is ready for it. This defensive coordinator told us that their defense was going to be predicated on stopping this quarterback and these types of concepts, and they're able to do it here early in this game.
Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
This offense building into 3rd down success, getting to 3rd and 1, and then they can allow the offensive line to win up front. And this is a nice job by the back, finding the soft spot and getting the conversion. Again, though, 1st and 2nd down success is what leads to 3rd down success.
To throw, it's Reed. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run here. Lets it go. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Did not make first down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. A sophomore defensive end. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. The delay of game backs him up. Now second and long after the unforced error. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Man, that was an absolute gift for this defense. You're down multiple possessions, and Chris, you've got to take advantage of those opportunities when they arise. Up the opposite side, this quarterback has got to understand what's going on. You cannot put the ball in harm's way with this type of lead.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he released it. Oh, and another incompletion.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
The Tigers will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And they'll kick it away here. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
A gain makes it second and medium. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking downfield. It's Reed. The receiver makes the catch. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
Using his legs, it's Owens. He's got space. Will not be brought down. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
This defense is way too concerned with the passing game. Their eyes all over the wide receivers in the RPO, the run-pass option, and this quarterback is making them pay. Great read, he hands it off, and once this back is in space, he is electric. The defense has to adjust. They must stop the run first, and they cannot give up these explosive plays.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
Well, I love the beginning of this drive. Another first down right there, another quality run, and now they've got something going. Listen, when you've got a drive like this as a quarterback, you just get in there and continue to motivate your guys because it seems like everything is at their disposal. The line's doing a nice job. I bet you they're going to get to the passing game pretty quickly.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to run for the first down. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They're set now to try the PAT. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 24, set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Play action here on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Looking for a gap. It's Durham. They'll tackle him at the 27.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Screen to the wide receiver. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Well, we knew this offense was going to attack on the edges and on the perimeter. And we knew that the defense would have to tackle in space. They're doing that great on this play. And now the offense is behind the chains.
And the Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. This is an absolute boomer of a punt. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And the wideout goes in motion. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
And here's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Wants to throw it. And they go with a short shovel pass. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? On the move now. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. They have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. Look at the leg strength, a booming punt. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To throw, it's Levitt. It's a quick grab. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a one-handed catch. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, a play like that is all set up because of the first down success. When it's 2nd and short as a quarterback, you don't have to force the ball down the field. You can just work your progressions and allow the defense to dictate where the ball goes. Here, he finds his running back. It's an easy completion, and they move the chains.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here comes the rush. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Outstanding coverage in the back end. They play nickel defense here, add a defensive back, and this coverage is marvelous. There's really nowhere to go with the football. And because of that, you can tell this quarterback patting the football, holding it in the pocket, and that allows the rush to get home. Great combination of coverage and rush working together here.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. On first down, it's play action. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Looking to pass. It's Reed. And this one is caught. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make a play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often. As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, he makes the catch. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Well, as a quarterback, you've got to consider yourself the 6th man in protection. And here against the blitz, the quarterback understands that there is a free blitzer. He's responsible for that defender. So you got to stand in with courage and then throw the ball accurately. This time against man defense, that's a tight window throw and a really nice job by the quarterback all the way around.
Off the play fake on first down. The pass rush gets home.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
The sack on first down, it's 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Reed. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be 2nd and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready, it's an incompletion, and now it's 3rd and long.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
The Aggies will line up to punt it away. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchdown. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever. I'm not saying that, but you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more importantly, you've got a handle of that ball so you can throw it accurately.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground, it's Durham. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Second down after that previous play. They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? To throw, it's Levitt. Makes a quick catch. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's 4th down. And the Tigers will have to punt this one away.
On to punt it away.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. He'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. He's got a crease. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Reed. Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. They're stopped to turnover on downs. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Favorable situation 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They're executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it's zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
Brought down, the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
The shotgun running play call. Got an opening here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I really love the versatility that they're using offensively here, getting everybody the ball. All these weapons need to touch the ball. And for a wide receiver, it's not always how many times you target them in the passing game, but how many times they can affect the game just touching the rock. And here they're able to get the wide receiver the ball, and you can tell he's electric, and he's able to go and create a nice explosive run for him.
And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Clear movement before the snap. That'll be a false start. So the mental error there backs him up 5 yards, makes it second down and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's caught. He's breaking free. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Caught by the receiver. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense. Comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Snags a quick throw. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Receiver in motion now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And again, they stuff him for no gain. Breaks up fourth down.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
And the Aggies will send their punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets them up now 2nd and 3. Dropping back. It's Levitt. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, in these 3rd and short situations, I always expect a run play, knowing that if they get themselves closer, they're going to go for it on 4th down, but they avoid that decision overall, and they're able to just throw for a 1st down. Nice job by this quarterback. He found the open man, and they're able to produce that 1st down anyway.
Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Five-yard pickup on 1st down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's a really good decision by the quarterback. It looked like the defense was overplaying the pitch man. He saw a lane, and he took it. That's a really nice gain and an easy 1st down for this offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Caught behind the line. It's Durham. Oh, look out. He's got open space. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The Tigers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. So the false start backs him up. It's still 1st and goal, but it makes it more challenging. QB decides to keep it here. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
I really love what the offense is able to do here. Chris, they're able to keep themselves on schedule and avoid the obvious passing situation. They do that here by putting the defenders in conflict. These option plays, allowing the quarterback to make the decision. He's able to get a nice gain here and create a manageable situation. Loves staying out of obvious passing, and they're able to do that, again, with conflict.
moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
I don't love this play call on 3rd down. You're going to get an upfield rush. It's a passing situation. Look at these edge players. They're getting upfield, and then they stop this little touch pass for a loss, and it's 4th down. Again, this is a good change-up call, not something you go to on 3rd down.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll run the option. Ball handed off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways here in the run game. I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Reed. He bought some time, now lets him go.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. That pass is caught. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on 4th down, but that's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Well, as the coaches told us, it was going to be a huge key to create negative yardage plays, in particular on 1st down. Defense is able to do it here.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Riley. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Tackle on the play at the 4-yard line. It's 3rd down.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Riley. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the RPO, caught to the right.
The pass on 1st down. Caught by the receiver. Gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
The 5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Jukes to get free. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a 1st down.
He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to throw. It's Reed. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
To play this position well, you've got to have great mechanics, and more specifically, Chris, you got to have great feet, and the footwork is just all wrong here. He threw this off his back foot, never going to be accurate, and clearly this ball is not in a place where he wants it to be.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Oh, he throws it back. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play. He's got some space. Look out. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
I love when a quarterback is careful with the football when he gets down here near the goal line. It's touchdown, check down. I say it all the time. You hear me, Chris, talk about it every time an offense gets in this situation. And here the quarterback doesn't like what he sees, and he's able to get what he can get with his legs, and he turns it into a 1st and goal inside the 5.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Touchdown, Aggies. This offense really clicking.
Chris, I knew that he was fast, but man, when you see this guy in person, he is lightning fast. And this defense, they know that they're trying to spy the quarterback, but my question is, what spy is going to be able to track this guy down? His speed is just such an advantage.
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Is on for the extra point.
They make the PAT, but still trail 31-14.
That makes the score LSU 31, Texas A&M 14.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play. And a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Poked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
They're set up perfectly here, Chris. I think it's time to run the football. You don't want to score too quick. Obviously, if they let you in the end zone, that's one thing. But I think it's time to run the rock like I'm talking about. Maybe get this in on second down or third down and really take some clock away from this opponent.
Here's the option play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Tell you, this is an impressive job by this defense, stringing out this option play. Everybody is in their spot. They've got the edge. They are pursuing through the alley, and the quarterback has nowhere to go. Once he's on the outside, they're able to get him down for a loss. Again, assignment sound football. Know your gap, be there, and then pursue and make the tackle.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and on third down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Ball spotted at the 9. It's third and goal. To the air. It's Levitt. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
That is great coverage from this secondary. You've got third and goal. Granted, they're trying to throw this ball short of the goal line and run for it, but the defense is right there, and they create the incompletion. That is a great job by this secondary.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Now, following the play, we got a stoppage here. There's an injured Tiger. The clock has stopped for an injured player on the field. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Caught in the backfield. It's Horton. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Crucial third down play right here. Back to pass. It's Reed. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, we knew these third downs were going to be a big part of this game. That's a good play call right there and good execution to move the sticks. This offense just needs to continue to do that, and this play caller, it seems like he's in a good rhythm right now, in particular on third down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grab down the middle. It's Horton. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. We've got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. And they spend a timeout now after gaining the first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got it with room to run. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. First down and 10 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
First down pass, complete to the wideout. Ball down at the 26-yard line. Second down coming up.
So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Grab near the sticks. It's Owens. And now Texas A&M calls their second timeout.
Texas A&M.
They've still got one more left to work with. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Working tight windows. It's Reed. Quick throw to the left. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Looking to throw. It's Reed. Delivers quickly to the left side. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. And the pressure's on. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's intercepted. The defender wins the fight for the football. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And he'll be sacked back at the 1, narrowly avoiding a safety.
6 yards on the play. Brings up second down.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joey, Pat, and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.